Hannes, you told us one vlog every day for 7 days. Not a tutorial. Welcome guys to my first ever Lightroom tutorial. Today's topic, why I think every photographer should be using the radial filter tool in Lightroom. So let's go. If you follow me along on Instagram, you might know that I like to edit my photos super moody, which means I like to give them a lot of contrast and I like to give them a lot of pop. I normally edit my photos on this computer here in Adobe Lightroom, and I use Lightroom because there are certain tools that I use that give me that kind of style I'm going for, that moody contrasty style. And today I want to show you one tool and why I think you should be using this tool if you're going for a moody look in your photos. It's called the radial filter tool in Lightroom, and I think not so many people do use this tool. So today I'm going to show you how to use this tool and why you should use it. I have some example photos here from my last mountain hike, and with these photos I want to show you how you can use this tool. Okay, let's start editing now. Let's hop into the computer. Okay, here we are now. This is my desktop. Amazing. Hello! Damian! While I was filming the tutorial. Okay, I'm back here now. Before I was even starting with this, someone was already interrupting the video. But anyway, let's keep going on here. Okay, let's go over to Lightroom now. I'm using Adobe Lightroom CC, and I already imported one example photo. With this photo I would like to show you how to use the radial filter tool. Okay, if you're interested, that's me, and I took this photo maybe like a week ago. I went on a little mountain hike, sunrise mission with my friends, and someone took this photo of me, a friend of mine. Okay, I think it came out pretty good, and I already edited the photo. You can see the look I'm going for. I'm going for deep blacks here, and it all seems kind of moody and high contrasty. But here's the thing, I used the radial filter tool to highlight my subject, which is in this case myself. And also, if you are wondering, Lightroom tells me here the file could not be found. No problem at all. Okay, first up I would like to tell you where is the radial filter tool. Here you have all your sliders in Lightroom. You go up here and here are different tools like the crop tool. And here is the tool we look for. This here tool is the radial filter tool. So let's click on there and you see a window opening up. Okay, if you open this up now, go to the photo, and now you can kind of draw this radial filter. You can adjust the size here now. You see? So now I would say go around your subject here and just make this a bit smaller. Adjust it till you think it's fine. For example, I think here, if I hold it, I can see what's selected. I think that's good. And now here we go over to the sliders, and here I can do a lot, like really a lot. Here you can adjust different things and do different things and edit different things, and all different things can be done here. That was stupid, but let's go on. First up you see here exposure. This is what you are going to do today, but you can do so many different things. Okay, what I would like to show you today, what I use to make my photos pop, is here. Okay, I will use this exposure slider to get the look I'm going for. For example, we set this to minus, I don't know, let's set it to around -1. I think that's fine. You can also here choose, let's say -1. We have -1 now. You can see that makes absolutely no sense, like no sense, because now I'm way too dark and this makes no sense at all. So here's what we are going to do. You will go over here to the window and say invert mask. Click on invert mask, and that easy. Okay, as you might notice, this is way too much right now. Maybe you would like to have this like this, I don't know. But for the look I'm going for, I will make this a bit less strong because that is too much. You see, this is how the photo looked like, and now I can adjust this. I think something like this looks fine. If we deselect the radial filter tool now, doesn't this look way better than before if we have a comparison to before? Okay, here's the before and after of the image. Okay, one more thing to do before this would be finished. You go over here to the sliders and you see feeder. Okay, and here with this feeder slider you can adjust how strong your transition will be. If you would like to have a very small transition between the dark area and the highlight area, you would go over to the slider and drag it all the way down. Okay, you see now it looks terrible, but you could definitely use this look like this in other creative ways. For example, fake lights or something like that. But here I'm not going with something like that because this here looks stupid. So let's drag it back up there, and I would say almost bring it all the way up. so that the transition looks smoother. Okay, I use this method to highlight the subject. Okay, I use this tool if I have a person in a photo or if I have anything else that I would like to highlight. So before I end this now, I would like to show you one more example, so let's get one more example here. Okay, I have another photo here now, other photos, same day, same technique, so let's get into this. Okay, I have this photo here now, similar editing style as you maybe see, also deep blacks and high contrast. Okay, here's the thing with this photo, I like it, it's almost perfect, but there's missing something. The eyes you can see here in the foreground has to stand out in my opinion, because it's definitely the highlight in this photo, and with the radial filter tool now, I'm going to highlight this. Let's go one more time over to radial filter tool, and I draw the radial filter now, here around this eyes to highlight it later. If you have a subject, for example this eyes here, always make the radial filter a bit bigger. Okay, that being said, this is my radial filter now. The red area is the selected area. Now I will go with the same technique. First up I'm going over to exposure, bring it slightly down, click on invert mask, and boom! I think this one small tool can make your photo that much better, and that is why I love this tool and why I made this video. Okay, I will adjust the filter here a little bit because this was maybe a bit too much. The next up the feeder here, same thing to the other photo, I will bring it way up there. And that's fine now. Okay, that was pretty much it. If we now look at our before and after, it looks way better. I think this tool gives you something that you can't achieve just by using the basic sliders or the tone curve. So that was pretty much it. This is how you use the radial filter tool in Lightroom. When should you use this tool? I would say use this tool if you feel like there's something in your photo that needs to be more highlighted. Then this tool definitely comes in handy and it's perfect for that kind of stuff. That being said, this is the radial filter tool in Lightroom. Great tool, I use it all the time and maybe you will do the same now after this video. I'm sorry, but I had no idea for a vlog today and I wanted to make this tutorial for a longer time now, so I thought this would fit here perfectly. But stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial though. Thank you guys so much for watching today's vlog. I appreciate all the support, and if you're new to the channel, this channel is all about adventure and outdoor content creation, so if you're into that kind of stuff, please go ahead and subscribe below. Bye bye, I see you tomorrow. Peace. Tschüss. I actually would not leave right now, I would of course stop the video. Bye.